Anyone? The FDA has a definition. It's low in calories, low in sodium, low in saturated fat, high in magnesium. That's a definition of food, really? The USDA doesn't even have a definition of food, because if they did, then no one could put a health claim on any package and the whole thing would fall down. All right, so you tell me, what's the definition of food? Go to Webster's. Here it is. Substrate that contributes to the growth or burning of an organism. That is food. Substrate that contributes to growth or burning of an organism. Okay, I'll buy that. But what if some substrate actually inhibits burning? Turns out there's one that we consume every day. And we consume a lot of it. And it was put in the food by the food industry on purpose to make you buy more. And this substrate is called sugar. Fructose in particular, the sweet molecule in sugar, the addictive molecule in sugar. And this slide is just to show you that those mitochondria down at the bottom where it says beta oxidation, glucose, which is the energy of life, actually helps speed up mitochondria. But fructose, because it inhibits 3 mitochondrial enzymes, AMP kinase, acyl-CoA dehydrogenase long chain, and carnitine palmitoyl transferase 1. Do not worry, you will not be tested on this. That molecule fructose actually causes mitochondria to become defective. In fact, fructose is a mitochondrial toxin. It causes the inhibition of burning. This was shown also by Dr. Kevin Hall at the NIH in a study where he basically did a crossover study where he took people and he fed them the exact same composition of food with the same protein and the same fat and the same carbohydrate, even the same sugar, but it was either processed or unprocessed. And it turned out when they fed them the ultra-processed food, they burned less and gained weight faster on the same number of calories because their mitochondria were not working. So we now know that ultra-processed food and sugar in particular inhibits burning. Okay, now let's take the other part of that definition, growth. This is work from my colleague in Jerusalem, Dr. Efrat Monsonigo Ornan, who's head of the Department of Nutrition at Hebrew University there. And what she showed is that sugar and, by proxy, ultra-processed food actually inhibits cortical bone growth. You take a look on the right, and you can see the red, that's cortical bone. And you can see where it says EUPF, ultra-processed food. It's thinned. And you can see down in the bottom left, you can see how the entire bone is thinned. We now know that the Dutch, who are the tallest people in the world, are shrinking this generation because of ultra-processed food.